Hello. Okay, so there was a lady I've been talking with all morning long, and another version of Tracy's toxic titty talks. Sure, I'll tag myself. Anyway, she messaged me back. I try to give you a view of the lake so when I'm reading you have something to look at. There you go. Okay, so she just told me I could read this. So I just think this is more garbage about the doctors. When people wonder how I didn't connect the dots, that I had 50 mystery ailments and I didn't connect the dots. Okay, I saw your story and that you shared yesterday on the news. I'm extremely grateful for you and all the other women for being our voice. I'm sorry you had to go through all of that. I share the same experience. Freaking little fruit flies. I had breast augmentation in 1999. I had symptoms but didn't realize it in 2014 when it showed up in blood work. Headaches, tachycardia, arrhythmias, low blood, I think she means a low blood count, extreme fatigue, hearing loss, anemia, iron deficiency, iron overloads, lesions on my skin, goiters, diagnosed with Hashimoto's, low vitamin D, couldn't breathe, chest pain, brain fog, confusion, anxiety, severe depression. Does this sound familiar? Well, it sounds like my story. Oh, a lot of it. I didn't have a goiter. I didn't have some of it, but I'm telling you, we're all, what is it, Tara? I think Tara Hopko said we're all the same pieces in a puzzle or something. I'm gonna have to figure out because it was a great line she came up with. Hi, Laura. Hi, Lisa. Laura, you want to come on camera? Laura, you want me to bring you on camera? Laura Bowden? Or hi, Ron, or Lisa Dunn. Hi, Jessie May and Greg. Let me know. Anyway, she goes on to say, again, in case you just tuned in, I'm not reading my story. I'm reading a story of a woman that messaged me, when was this? Back March 19th, and I told her, I'm on the treadmill, I'll get back to you. And then I totally forgot. So this is why I need to write things down. I'm having trouble, and then I forget to write things down. So I'm gonna have to make it a habit and get in this habit. Oh, you have the babies? Okay. I'm sorry you had to go through all that. I share the same experience. Breast augmentation in 1999. I had symptoms, but I didn't realize it until 2014 when it showed up. Okay, then she went into all of her things. Okay, well, let me find my spot. No doctors could figure it out. I went to U of M. For those of you not in the state of Michigan, U of M is like a kick-ass hospital. U of M, and was admitted for a week. They discovered I had enlarged lymph nodes, granulomas located in my chest, too many to count. I was diagnosed with sarcoidosis, sarcoidosis. I don't know how to pronounce it, so I clearly wasn't diagnosed with that one. But they said, bad luck, that no one person would even address the implants. Then finally, I kept getting worse and worse. The fatigue I couldn't even get out of bed. My story goes on, and it was such a nightmare. I've seen 12 doctors. Finally, I got someone to listen to me. I went lump under my left arm, and it's gotten bigger ever since I got the implants out. Because I don't think the doctor knew what he was doing. I was smart. See, and if they don't get all the tissue out, these doctors that don't know what they're doing, they don't get all the tissue out. The tissue that I'm talking about is from your body that builds a scar capsule around your implant. And if they don't get all that tissue out with the implant, you can stay sick. It's all absorbed, all the toxins from the shell of the implant. So he never sent it out. Let's see, where did I lost it. Here I am today with a new lump under my left arm, and it's gotten bigger ever since I got the implants out. I was smart and sent out my capsules and implants to an expert to be analyzed, and I'm waiting for that report. He sent me the report stating that they were defective and that my capsules were irregular, thick, and abnormal. I still have the lump underneath my arm, and the lump has gotten bigger, though through ultrasound. This recovery is taking a toll on me. There is so much more to say. I know you're busy. I just needed to talk to someone. Thanks for being our voice. Sincerely. So, so then I forgot about her. She was very patient with me. Sorry about that. So she messaged me today. I got her into our Michigan support work group. So where I learned about all of this was my friend Annette down the lake, right down that way. And she led me to a Facebook page, Breast Implant Illness and Healing with Nicole. So that is what I joined, and I learned all about all of this, and I'm still learning. It's what it's about. You get on there and you share your stories and you learn. And you fill in all the pieces that the doctors tell you they don't have a clue what you're talking about, and that your blood works fine, and you're fine, and this is just aging. It's because you're 54. Well, no, because now I feel like I'm 30. It wasn't because of aging, and it wasn't menopause. It was my stupid implants. And you're not telling people. And then they say, oh, only, a small percent of women are getting sick. You know what? After being on that page, the Facebook page, Nicole's page, when I joined in December of 2017, so like almost a year and a half ago, there was 29,000 women. Do you know how many there are of us now? 77,000 women in only less than a year and a half. It has gone to 77,000. So don't tell me, all you doctors and the stupid FDA, that this is not the implants and that there's only a small amount of us that are getting sick. I'm going to say now, I think there's only a small percent that are not getting sick. You just aren't aware of it. These women are not aware that the depression and the brain fog and the dry eyes and the aches and pains all over your body and the chronic fatigue and the muscle fatigue and the IBS and oh my God, the list goes on. I could sit here all day naming 50 symptoms. So now she came back today and said, I wanted to give you the update. I got the report from her doctor. He was in Canada, the one she sent the pathology to. I'm sure you're aware of him. He's a well-known chemist that has been studying and examining capsules and implant failure since 1987. He's well-known on Nicole's website, and I had the honor of having him do her report. It states so much stuff about the implant failure, what it caused, how it caused my illness, when it caused my illness, also that I was at a high risk for ALCL, even though I had smooth implants. Because the textured implants, which I had for the first 12 out of my 20 years, are the ones that are linked to the new man-made cancer only coming from implants. Hear that, people. All you people who had mastectomies, had breast cancer, and they put textured in when that happens so that they don't move on you. Yeah. Those are the ones causing the cancer. So you took the cancer off your chest. Now you're getting the cancer put right back on. So now she's saying she had smooth implants and they deteriorated. And he's saying he's blaming it on her, the high risk for ALCL, which is that cancer, even though they were smooth. And they had deteriorated. They never ruptured. I have sarcoidosis due to the breast implants. The silica was found in all of my tissue. I think she meant silicone was found in all of my tissue capsules with high inflammation, stating an oncologic, I don't know what that means, ongoing process. Meaning I had cancer and my doctors missed it. She asked them to send it away to pathology, take samples, and they didn't. Because they diss us. They just ignore us. They think we're insane. I think they're the ones who are insane at this point. I mean, I don't know how you can sit here and claim ignorance on this. I really don't. I had my cancer. My doctors missed it. I begged them to do the CD30 test. The pathologist never ran it. This doctor states that in his report, he also states so much stuff that I believe you would find very interesting and helpful. That I'm hitting a brick wall. I'm crying as I'm writing this. I can't get any doctors to help me at this point. I have this report and all of this valuable information, and I need to be heard once and for all. Well, we're going to let you be heard. We're going to try to get her on here live. Yes, smooth implants can cause ALCL. I'm living proof. Also, in my other message before you went to the FDA, I stated my lungs were punctured by the doctor. The lung collapsed, and now I'm suffering from chest with a lung hernia, and I have ongoing issues, and no one seems to want to help. Now I'm scrolling down because there's I'm talking about trying to get her on here live with me. She says she looks horrible. She was just at Carmano's yesterday, which is a cancer center here around Metro Detroit, trying to share this report. They just don't want to hear it. What a shock. So needless to say, my eyes are swelling up. I have a lot to say, and sometimes my words get mixed up. Anyway, so there you go. So it's if you're not familiar with me and you're still unaware of what I'm talking about, we're talking about getting sick from breast implants. People don't realize they're sick. Doctors tell us, nope, no way, it's your implants causing all these issues. I had head ringing a year ago. I've been post-op a year now, just over a year. I had head ringing so loud it was like tree frogs in my head. Tree frogs, like super loud. And I would tell my husband, pause the TV. Is there like some electronic humming going on? No, that's all gone. That took like 4 months to go away. Migraines. I had a prescription for migraine medication. I went brain dead, like stupid. And so then they put me on Concerta for ADD. They had me on antidepressants for severe depression. And then towards the last 3 years, it got really bad depression, like suicidal depression. That's all gone since they pulled the implants out. Dry eyes, chronic dry eyes, so bad. That's gone. I had LASIK, so I have dry eyes from the LASIK, but this was like sandpaper. My eyes were always red and glassy. What else? Oh, lower back pain, elbow pain, joint pain, pain in my feet, like planters, whatever. So bad. It felt like all the bones in my feet were breaking when I walked. That's gone. Everything's gone, by the way. Trouble breathing. Like you couldn't get a full breath of air. Anxiety attacks, panic attacks, depression. IBS, I was diagnosed with IBS, all gone. Hashimoto's, all gone. I don't take thyroid medicine anymore. I was on levothyroxine, or however you say it, a couple years. Haven't taken it since before surgery. Like, I forgot about it. I took it down to Costa Rica with me, and I forgot about it. Oh, Laura says her implants were sent to that same doctor. Laura, after speaking to him, after he evaluated them, he stated that they would have spontaneously, oh my God, I need to go back to bed, ruptured on their own within 2 years. I only had them at the time for 2 years. If this was the case, I would never have recovered. This man is amazing, still helping women after all these years. Laura, who I'm just reading that, she's watching. Laura, if you Google, was on Oprah and Jenny Jones, and she gives the CEO of Dow Corning pure hell from the audience of Oprah. Bravo, Laura. You're my hero. Anyway, I love Laura. She was my roommate down in Washington, D.C., or over in Washington, D.C. when we went to the FDA hearings. Anyway, the symptoms, I can post the symptoms. I'll post the symptoms off Nicole's Facebook page, and I'll put them down below. And also, if you're in the state of Michigan, we started a Michigan support group for women with breast implant illness. You can still have them in. You can have them out. Just join if you're in the state of Michigan. It's Michigan Breast Implant Illness Support and Information. And then there's also a Midwest group. If you're in the vicinity or in Michigan, you can also join that Midwest group. And then there's also Nicole's group, and there's lots of groups. If you're having trouble getting into Nicole's group for some reason, there's all kinds of breast implant illness groups now popping up on Facebook. Join those. Just get informed. And Nicole also started, she's got a website that was it's quite helpful. So if you don't want to join and be part of all these Facebook groups, you don't want anything to do with the Facebook, then just go to healingbreastimplantillness.com. And all of the information is there for you. There's doctors. I only know of one doctor in Michigan that people have used, Dr. DeRosa, and she's in West Bloomfield. I don't know if she's doing a proper en bloc, so I need to go in and talk to her, I think. But people who have used her are happy. Now, will they be totally, like, did she get all the tissue out? That's what I'm kind of wondering about, because one of my friends, she went in through her nipple to remove the implants, and I still question how you went in through the nipple and did a proper en bloc. My opinion, that can't be done. So I think I need to just go in and talk to her. But anyway, there's doctors, there's symptoms you can look at. There's all kinds of help out there for you. So if you know anybody with implants or if you have implants. So there you go. There's our daily Tracy's Toxic Titty Talk. I should have a cup of tea too each day. Having tea and talking about toxic titties with Tracy. All right, well, I won't keep you all too long, but I wanted to share another story with you that somebody I've been communicating with. So it's a beautiful day. Get the view of the lake before we go. Here we go. Boats are in. Our boat was supposed to come yesterday. It was like, gotta go right there. But I had them install a GPS on it, which we don't need the GPS, but it's got a fish finder, which now they're telling us the lake is too shallow for a fish finder. It's better like in an ocean or a big lake. We don't fish that much anyway. But I wanted it for the depth to see how low it is, and then also for the temperature of the water, because unless it's like bath water or I'm highly intoxicated, there ain't no getting me in that cold water. So I just need the temperature gauge to see if I needed another cocktail before I hop in the lake in the summer. No, I'm kidding. I got the fish finder for my husband, and now we're finding out it wasn't that great of an idea on a inland lake, so oh well. We'll have fun with the depth and everything, the depth finder and the temp. Anyway, all right, everybody, have a great day. Enjoy the sunshine if there's sunshine where you're at. And as always, feel free to contact me or message below, and I'll try to answer you. And I promise I will start writing things down on my calendar.